back in the day, our clients tended to be older alcoholics, and over the years that's become much more a younger clientele, a more diverse clientele.
You know, people have lost hope, they've lost faith, they've lost purpose and direction and meaning of life.
We have everyone from lawyers to doctors to nurses to someone that's living under the bridge or living from house to house at various people's couches that have no place to go, so they're going from friends to friends' houses.
There is no age limit, there's no gender, there's no race that would differ from anybody else. From 19 to 69, I have seen here male, female, and of race as well.
Some of them, you know, it could be from criminal history, being court ordered, to CSB, to a family intervention, you know, or some of them just come in because they're tired.
They have been very busy in their active addiction, destroying their relationships, getting very involved in the legal system. Many of them have been to jail, to prison, they're on probation. Most of them have very estranged relationships with family members. They, depending on how chaotic their life got, some of them have been living in abandoned houses or buildings. They're really pretty much, by the time they get to us, they're in survival mode.
We hit all facets, all the way from the alcoholic to the heroin addict.
From alcohol, drug-related, heroin, the bath salts, crack. You don't see this is it. That's rare anymore.
Alcohol, cocaine, opiates, you know, everything, heroin.
Phase 1 is the entry point for the clients that come into IBH. They start in phase 1. They're generally in phase 1 for 2 to 4 weeks. We work with them for that period of time, and mostly we're just trying to get them to the point of being engaged in treatment, being very comfortable here.
So phase 1 is an intentionally motivational phase of treatment. We intend to bring people along through the stages of change, get them to recognize the co-occurring issues that might influence their use.
It's the beginning stage, you know, it's the to figure out, you know, where do I go from here? Do I need to be here? Do I want to be here? You know, what do I need to work on?
You let them start talking. Give them an opportunity to start telling themselves how valuable they are, to not be beaten down anymore, to give them that stand up for their own values.
Part of the goal for phase 1 is to get clients aware of the co-occurring problems that are going to be important for their recovery, make them masters of their own treatment plan, so they have a sense of what they want to accomplish and they kind of get that spelled out. And then we're very intentional about wanting to match them with the clinicians that are best equipped to help them.
They've already identified what their goals for treatment are and beyond treatment, and so they start working on those goals. It's not that they don't start them in phase 1, but we consider phase 2 the working phase, and so that's where they work with the treatment team, with their counselors, of really getting down and getting busy on accomplishing some of their goals.
You know, once they're transferred into phase 2, really kind of buckling down to work on their own needs, and we obviously have individual and group counseling, so both of those modalities have kind of different impact, and so a lot of times it's people hearing the stories of other people who have suffered the same way that kind of is more impactful than maybe a traditional psychotherapy. But we offer both. We want to kind of be inclusive about the sorts and ways we can be helpful.
For individual counseling, it's more intimate, more personal. Generally, the clients feel safer in that environment, talking one-on-one, because they don't have their peers present. And so more work can get done in individual counseling if there's past trauma or sexual or physical abuse. Group counseling is more focused on the interaction between the clients, and they can grow in there because they can improve how they are in relationship with people in the group process.
Relapse prevention, kind of what is it that has not worked in the past? How do you change those elements to give them the highest likelihood of remaining sober and having a really fulfilling life?
Well, the spiritual program here kind of coincides with the brokenness when people come in. You know, people have lost hope, they've lost faith, they've lost purpose and direction and meaning of life. So you find out that, you know, we are of mind, body, and spirit. So you find that the spirit is broken. You know, the honesty and the love, the unselfishness and the purity. And that's what the spirituality department is kind of built on. What it is built on. It's built on those four absolutes of recovery, which are so awesome, because no matter what faith base they have, if any or none, it helps a person find meaning and purpose in their life. You get to learn and you get to meet the most important person in your life, and that is yourself. And when you meet yourself, then you meet the God in you, the higher power in you, the purpose in you, the meaning, you know, of all that you exist for. It doesn't mean it because of what we've done or where we've been. The brokenness, the addictions, the lifestyle that goes along with it, the dishonesty, you know, all that has a tendency to weigh us down. So when we have the spiritual department, we help people to be restored. We help people to find this level of purpose and direction. And a lot of us think, oh, I've messed up, so I might as well just give up. No, don't give up.
They're coming from this chaotic, pretty much destructive, crazy life to a period of time where they can just reflect, get to know themselves again, and figure out, where do I want to go to? What direction do I want to go in? Because I know I don't want to go back there.
The benefits are endless. Don't give yourself the excuse that I won't have a job or I won't have my family, because that's exactly what you get.
You just don't even realize you've given up on life, and you really have. You know, you look at the things you've done that are not so pretty or delightful, and you start to believe that's who you are. And we want to get across to them that's not who you are, that you're greater than that, and that you have a purpose and a meaningful life beyond your addiction.
IBH is a place that clients are not judged. When they come in, they have a clean slate. None of the employees judge them. The other clients don't judge them. We're all here for the same reason. And most of the clients within the first day or two will say, you know, oh, I just feel so welcome here. I feel like I don't feel weird being here.
IBH is a bridge to a new life.
IBH is a place for new beginnings. IBH is a place for a person to get healthy.
IBH is a very warm, caring, loving, genuine place for people to come to turn their lives around.